here's my sound advice. Pick and specialize. Do not be the master of none. Do you know the saying...
Jack of all trades.
He's a jack of all trades, but a master of none. You know that?
Yeah.
So my advice to the listeners out here is do not be the master of none. Be the master of at least one. Okay? And let me explain. Think of all the really, really rich, really famous people that you know that have earned their fame and money, that you admire, and if you're smart, you model yourself on. Tiger Woods is the master of golf. Eminem is a master of lyricism and rap. Angus Young is a master of the guitar. AC/DC guitarist, if you don't know. John Jones is a master of mixed martial arts. Stephen Hawking was a master of physics, right? I could go on. Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal, Tom Brady, Beyonce, Lance Armstrong, Richard Dawkins, Charles Darwin, Julius Caesar. No, Lance Armstrong was a master.
No, don't be Lance Armstrong.
No, fuck you. No. Everyone else was cheating. Do you know that when they tested the races he was in, you had to go to the 18th person in line to get a non-drug?
Yeah, to get the winner.
No, Lance Armstrong was a killer, mate. He was brilliant. Fuck it. It's a dirty sport, not just dirty participants.
It's one of the most dirty sports in the world.
Definitely. Yeah. All of these people are remembered and lauded because of the single focus, whether artistry, science, sport, or conquest. All of them might have been a jack of some trades, having different interests and skills, but all of them were the master of at least one. My advice to you when you're young, especially if you're young, from like 15 to 25, or even older than that, because you can do anything at any time, but especially if you're young, is to pick something and do everything you can to pursue that single focus. Now, you don't have to like it, but that really helps. I'll give you 3 main indicators that what you're just thinking about picking is a good thing to pick, right? Number 1, you've got a natural talent for it, and you're good at it. So, for example, Eminem has a natural talent for rap. Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal have a natural talent for
natural body shape.
And natural body shape and that kind of thing for
basketball.
For athleticism and especially basketball. All of these guys, like these massive linebackers in football, they're naturally talented at it, right? Rugby players and that kind of thing. So if you're 5'4", don't pursue basketball. Just you're a gatekeeper. Fuck off. Just don't pursue. Let someone else do that.
Unless you're playing like the fucking.
Unless you're going to play against the pygmies on the So
Russian league.
Yeah. So number 1, you've got a natural talent for it and you're good at it. Number 2, you really, really enjoy it. You get a buzz when you're doing it and time flies by when you're doing it. You don't have to, like, time doesn't, right? Number 2, you really enjoy it. Number 3 is you don't have number 1 or 2, which is talent or love for it, but you're just prepared to put in the grind despite not having natural talent or a love, because you know that it will pay off at the end. So these guys that become like Ed
Sheeran. Have you ever listened to him sing as a kid?
Oh yeah, but he's talented.
No.
Really?
No, as a kid he sounded like a fucking cat in a hot tin roof. He said in an interview on Jimmy Fallon, he spent 6 hours a day with a voice like vocalist to train to sing for years and years and years. He played a recording of him singing when he was like a 14-year-old kid. Sounded fucking trash.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's one of those people that put the preparation, the grind, and the time into training his voice box. Because again, it's a muscle. And you can train muscles. Yeah. So Ed Sheeran put the time and effort into training this voice box of his to be where he is now. Yeah. That's straight up preparation. He put the time and effort in.
Yeah.
He loved it, obviously, but he had 2 out of your 3 points.
Yeah. So, and here's where it all coalesces. If you love it, if you've got a natural talent for it, and you're prepared to do the grind, you will be unstoppable.
Or at least 2 of the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think,
Now, the reason I'm saying this is because I've learned firsthand the consequences of being okay at everything, but a master of nothing, right? I've worked for about 16 years as an employee. I was working at an abattoir, in retail, in sales, in insurance, as a teacher for a pharmaceutical company, as a delivery driver, as a social worker, and a couple of other roles. And now I'm doing everything I can to pursue a career in security, and B, podcasting and YouTube, right? We've seen time and time again what happens to people when they have their fingers in too many pies. All of those interests suffer when they have too many. The best thing about someone who pursues one single thing, or only a couple, is that they become really, really good at it. And then that when they do, their services or their talent become in very high demand. Think of the plumber that's been doing it for 30 years and understands the game so well, right? Runs their own business and loves the industry inside out, right? Like, loves what he does. Loves being good at what he does, right? That's the guy you want plumbing your house, and you will pay mint price to get him to do it, because you know that he's going to do what he should as the best he can. Those guys are the ones that obtain lucrative government contracts and command a huge payday when they get paid, right? Mm-hmm. Or the architect that has a natural talent for it, and he loves the job. Those are the guys that get asked to work for big money and gain further reputation. The guitarist or the golfer or the computer programmer or the security professional or the administrator or the lawyer or the manager or the driver or the motorcycle mechanic that you want to go see because they are the best at what they do, right? Be like them, train like them, practice like them, focus like them, and most important of all, sacrifice like them. And you will see the benefits of having a single goal and a single focus and being the best at what you do. That's my advice for this week. Yeah. Pick something and fucking go to the top of the mountain. Because the last thing you want to do, because I've done it, is be jack of all trades. Yeah, he's a jack of all trades, but I want something specific done. So I'm not going to go with him. I'm going to pay this guy. That's what I'm going to do.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah. And I think preparation is one of the biggest ones you said.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Preparation and
preparation
sacrifice.
Can be everything from time that you put into it, the effort you put into, how much you care about it, everything.
And look, it could be the fact that you love doing what you're doing, or it could be the fact that you love being good at what you're doing, or it could be the fact that you like you look at Chinese kids, man. A lot of these kids hate what they're doing, but they understand, and I know this because I used to teach them. They understand that if they're not the best of the best, they're going to get just outstripped by some other kid. And then eventually some other lawyer, some other banker, some other someone. Yeah. They're going to get outstripped and they're going to get fucked and they're not going to get the market share they need. Mm-hmm. It's as simple as that. So, and here's the problem. So many people, especially in our generation and the generation coming up, are complacent because life is easy.
Oh, yeah.
And so they're so happy with mediocrity. Do not be happy with mediocrity. I used to be, but I'm no longer happy with mediocrity.
Let's go with those points again. 1, natural talent. 2,
natural talent.
Love.
Yep, you love what you do.
3, preparation.
And the grind.
Grind. Preparation, time, effort, the grind, everything else that you put into it. If you've got 2 of those 3, like you said, some Chinese kids, they don't love what they do. Yeah. But they're putting in the preparation. Yeah. They're putting in the time, and they got a bit of natural talent. Yeah. It'll get you there. Yeah. Ed Sheeran didn't have the natural talent, had the love for what he does, and you put in the preparation, the time and effort. Yeah. As long as you have 2 of those 3 ingredients, you should be able to do something with yourself.
Yeah, and
go for it.
You look at someone like Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan has natural talent at what he does. He's good at what he does, and he
loves it.
And he grinds.
Oh yeah, he does all 3. Yeah. And if you can do all three, God damn it, imagine what you can become.
All 3, you'll be unstoppable. Yeah. Absolutely
unstoppable.
Yeah.